Hey guys, I figured I would give you a different view. I'm finishing up my lunch and still at the middle school this week. And I just want to talk about how long this week is. So this is I think this is, hang on. Oh gosh. I think this is the first full week of work. Hang on. Oh no, this is not the first full week of work. I had one day back on the 16th of August. That was a Friday. I had one day that week, and then last week was a 5-day week, and now this week is a 5-day week. So after, summer, and the high school summer school was only 1 day a week, and then middle school summer school, which I will tell you about maybe later today, was 4 days a week, and now I'm working 5 days a week. Oh, I don't know how anybody who's not a teacher does this. Actually, that was something I was thinking about before summer break, or like as summer break was coming, because like teachers, like we like work for summer break, right? And like we're like, if we can just get to May, like we'll be fine. But like, here's the thing. If I was working like in the whatever private sector, I don't know what it's called, anything that's not school teaching, or working within a school, like I would be working 5 days a week, every week for 52 weeks, with like the 4 big holidays: Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, and 4th of July. What's the other big one? I don't know. But like they don't get just random days off, like they work 5 days a week and you don't get summer. And like, how do you guys do that? Anybody who is not a teacher, like, oh my gosh, that's tiring. I mean, obviously you do what you gotta do. And this also like makes me think, like, how did I even survive working like at Aldi? Like, how did I do this? Yeah, I'm not like tired, like I don't feel exhausted, but I'm just like, this week is so long. Like it feels like it should have already been Friday. It's Thursday, so that's my bell. Yeah, that's really all I got right now. It's just this week feels like it's going on for forever. Look, we got new signs. And that one, and that's Batman. Oh, excuse me, that's Batman down there. Yeah, I'm just working on some stuff, trying to get my writing groups going, trying to get mini lessons for, the classes going. I just saw my new Reza mentor. She's really cool. Like, listen, I know her already, so it's fine, but she stopped in really quick this morning, and she said next week we're gonna start scheduling meetings, and then we're gonna start with that. We'll see. Yes. Okay. I don't think, so one other thing that I'm working on for the library, and if anybody knows how to do this, I would very much appreciate your help. Blind date with a book. It looks like it'd be easy, like, oh, you just wrap some books in brown paper, put a description on it, and call it a day. But like, it's not that easy, because like I have to figure out which books to do, which is the hard part, honestly. Because like, I'm trying to do like, if you like this, then read this. Like a lot of our kids read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and that's the only book they'll check out all year. And like, we don't want 8th graders checking out Diary of a Wimpy Kid every single time they come here. So I'm trying to think like, okay, well, what's a good alternative to Diary of a Wimpy Kid that's like a couple Exile levels up, We also have a lot of kids who do graphic novels, and that's fine, like whatever. But like when it's the only thing they check out and their teacher really wants them to read like a book, yeah, just trying to find something for that. So it's not like the hardest thing I've ever done, but like it's not as easy as I thought. So working on that too. I will keep you updated. Hopefully that goes well. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about summer school. I'm in my car right now. I'm sitting in my driveway, and I wanted to do this because, like, listen, as soon as I walk in that door, my school clothes come off, my makeup comes off, my contacts come out, and I'm like done for the night. So I was like, I better do this while I'm looking like still presentable. Okay, so summer school at the middle school. This took place through July. So it was like 3 weeks in July. And I went 4 days a week, Monday through Friday. And the kids actually at my school don't have to attend summer school in middle school. The principals ask for recommendations from teachers, like, who do you think could benefit from extra, like, learning time? And then those kids come on recommendations. And for the classes, they only do math and reading and writing. And then they have a special that they get to choose from. So like some of them, they could do gym, they could do Legos. There was a STEM one, music, and something else I feel like. But the kids get to choose like what they do for their special. So I split up the English into reading and writing with another teacher. I taught writing and she taught reading, and we kind of we really tried to make it not a classroom, because like that's how you're gonna get the kids to do it, because it's summer school and they don't want to do anything. So we try to make it as fun as possible, but like this being our first year, I think we made it like too classy. Well, at least I did. But like the stuff we did wasn't hard. We were just going over, like, what did I do? One day, okay. See, like, this is why I wish I would have done it in the moment, because now I don't remember the stuff that I did. One day the kids came in and I was just giving them like some chill time before I started doing the lesson. And, hang on, let me start over. We broke the groups up into, there's grades 5 going into 5th grade up to going into 9th grade. So we have a really big range of kids. So we split up the groups into going into 5th up to going into 6th, and then 7th and 8th. With the younger kids, they were really good about like doing the stuff that we had planned, and like it was meant to be fun and stuff, and they did really good with it. And then the older kids, it was kind of harder, to like get them to do stuff. They just kind of weren't interested in it. But one day I was giving the older kids like some chill time before like starting the lesson, and they started to have a rap battle. Like one of them had made like some beats on his GarageBand on his iPhone, and they were playing that and then rapping to it, and then it kind of turned into a rap battle. And then I just let them go. Like, I just let them do it because, like, everybody was into it. And I had already set the chairs up in a big circle, so they were all in a circle, like, facing each other and stuff. And they were all into it. They were all, like, trying to help write raps and stuff. And they were doing, like, really good rhyming stuff. I changed my entire lesson. Well, I didn't change it. They did. So that, like, I was like, well, this is poetry, right? So I let them go until the raps started to get kind of like, they were running out of ideas. So then I was like, okay, why don't you guys, like, listen, what did I say? I was like, why don't you guys just take like 5 minutes, write down what you want to say to the other person, like just get your thoughts gathered and get a really good like slam, or I don't remember what I call it, like get your not argument, I don't know, your thing that you're gonna say to the other guy, write it down, get it nice and good, and then we'll come back. And I said, you know what, how about everybody do that? Like, you don't have to rap it, just write 4 lines of a rap that you would say if you were in a rap battle. Pick one person in the class that you would rap against, and then like do a rap battle with them. Does that make sense? Basically what I'm trying to say is these kids didn't want to learn, and they came in, they were doing their own thing, and it worked for English, for writing. So I kind of fit that into like a poetry kind of class. They led it. I didn't do anything. Like, they started it, they did it, they led it, they did the battles and organized it and stuff. And they did a really good job. And that was like the best day that I had with them. That was really good. And I didn't want to be like, oh, you guys are doing raps, that's like poetry, so let's sit down and write some poetry, and like it'll be so cool. Like, I wouldn't have won them over that way. So just by like stepping back and letting them do their own thing, it worked out really well. I obviously can't do that in a regular classroom, which is why I like this summer school is nice. It's really super chill. But yeah, it was really cool. And I'm trying to figure out like how I would do that in a regular classroom. Like just kind of let them like lead the lesson. But like real talk, that's probably like in the realm of project-based learning, which I really do like. So overall, like summer school is good. It was pretty chill and easy. It was just like it kind of stunk having to get up, you know, during summer, but I'm glad I did it because it was easier to go back to school and I got that experience and I got to know some of the kids who were coming into 7th and 8th grade in the middle school. The fun thing about that one was the last day of summer school was the day before my brother's wedding, so that was the rehearsal dinner day. So like as soon as class let out, I was like, okay, I'm gone, see ya, and did that. And it was like, oh my gosh, the most beautiful wedding ever. I know I'm like biased because it's my brother, but I used to work in a banquet center thing when we would do like 2 or 3 weddings a weekend, so I've seen a lot of weddings, and like it was a really nice wedding, just non-biasedly. It was a nice wedding, so I'm so happy. And now I have a new sister-in-law and she is awesome. Like I've known her, my whole family has known her since I was in like 4th grade or something, and these guys, they're kind of like high school sweethearts. Like they took a break in college, but they are just the cutest. I love her, him, them, my brother. I love them all so much. So all right, well, I am wanting to go lay down now, so I'm gonna go. Hope I didn't ramble too much, and I hope you're having a good day, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.